Jealousy amongst DJs. Let's talk about that right now. This is Share the Knowledge. SDK all day, baby. Share the knowledge. Let's go. So let's talk about jealousy amongst DJs. Hi, DJ TLM. Firstly, I want to thank you very much for your video support and all the good stuff for us to be better DJs and informed with all these good lessons. In addition, I'd like you to make a discussion video for jealousy on DJing. Being more specific, for my scenario, a friend of mine who got into DJing is getting overhyped for his events and wants to be shown and keeps sending me messages like, I'm better than you, and stuff like that. I believe you understand. I'm just being positive and watching my gigs and stuff. So, first off, you're doing the right thing. You need to just focus on the positive and focus on your gigs. Now, there's a lot to go through in this message, in this question. Let me just start here. This quote unquote, air quotes right there, friend of yours, if that person is actually sending you all of these negative messages, telling you he's better than you, doing it to feel better by bringing you down, then that is not a friend. So let's get that out the way first. That's not a friend. That's someone who's currently adding negativity to your life. You need to cut that off. Positivity is the way to go. You want to avoid negativity like that. Now, just to play devil's advocate, there is like a 1 to 5% chance that this person actually is a good friend of yours and he's doing this to motivate you by actually stinging you a little bit to try to push you to become better. But let's be honest, I don't think that's what it is. I think this person is actually just bringing you down to feel better. That's not a friend. I can't judge on the situation beyond that, but looking at this, that's not what friends should be doing. I've never had a friend of mine, and I have a lot of like acquaintances and friends in this DJ world. I've never had any one of them send me messages like, I'm better than you, and you name it. If we do stuff like that, it would be clear that it is in good fun, but even that hasn't really happened. So that's part one. Then let's get into the part about being overhyped. There's plenty of DJs out here everywhere that are overhyped. People that aren't really good DJs, people that aren't DJs at all, that are getting a lot of attention and probably a lot more bookings than me and you. It happens. If this is something that bothers you, you need to just get that out of your vision totally. You do not want any focus on stuff like that because if it adds negative vibes to you, that's not going to be positive for you to build as a person, as a DJ. So, again, negativity needs to be out the door. If it's people around you, if it's things you see or hear online or in person, you want to avoid that. I've been in this situation as well, and I'll use myself as an example. There was a time where I was following a lot of DJs on Twitter. This was before Instagram. A lot of DJs that I knew personally, and a lot of DJs that I just kind of liked or looked up to or just enjoyed hearing. So I was following hundreds of DJs on Twitter, and it was motivating me. I liked the fact that I saw a lot of DJs I knew that were flourishing. They were doing good. They were having like tons of gigs. They were traveling all over the world. And yeah, for a while that motivated me like, yeah, I'm going to do that too. At a certain point, that switched, and I started to regard it not as something motivating, but something that was bothering me. Like a lot of people were doing a lot of great stuff, but my thoughts were switching to the point where I was looking at it like a lot of these guys are overhyped because I know I'm a better DJ, but they're getting more gigs. That could be through connections, through bought hype, you name it. That doesn't matter. The point is, it was not motivating me anymore. It was giving me negative thoughts. As soon as I felt that, I unfollowed all of those people. Not because of the ones that I like that I don't like them anymore, but I don't need that on my timeline if it's not adding to my positivity. So I really pay attention to that. And to this day, I don't follow a lot of people on Twitter, Instagram, you name it, just because I don't want too much of that on my timeline. I want to focus on me. Another part is, and you need to really keep that in mind, if you have jealous thoughts when it comes to other DJs, are these DJs actually following the path you want to follow? Because I can see tons of DJs that are having a lot of success, a lot more DJ success than I have or had, But when I look at the path they follow, I can honestly say to myself, that's not a path that I want to travel or plan to travel. So if that's not the road I'm following, it doesn't really make sense for me to look at where they are. In that regards, a lot of people have a lot of success, but the way they achieve that success is not a way that I would do anyway. So it makes no sense for me to pay attention to that. So I try to focus on me. I currently have the same thing going on with my DJ course. Now, I can talk about this for days. I'm not going to do that now. A lot of things have happened in the last like 6 months to year that have really stagnated the DJ course and other plans. But I know a lot of companies and DJs out with DJ courses. If I pay too much attention to that and what they do, it might actually steer me away from my own path and my own plan. So I don't really pay a lot of attention to what it is that each and every one of them does, because there's a lot out there, a lot that could even make you say, why would you want to do DJ courses when you already have all of those courses? But I know exactly why I want to do my courses, why it's going to be different, and why I need to not pay attention to what everyone else is doing and just follow my own path. So again, as advice to you, stay positive and focus on you. If people are too negative, they're not your friends. Get them out of your sight, out of your system. And if you happen to feel certain feelings of envy, jealousy, or negativity towards other DJs, or because of how other DJs are being hyped, just get that out of your vision as well. You do not need that. There's other things to focus on, right? You just checked out a video clip from my Share the Knowledge podcast for DJs. Now, you can find the full episodes on Anchor, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Apple Podcast, Google, you name it. Links are in the description box down below. If you want to check out more of the content on my channel, make sure you subscribe to DJ TLM TV right here on YouTube and activate the notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Check out DJTLM.com for all my links, merch, and all of that good stuff. And again, thanks for watching. Share the knowledge. See you soon. Peace.